I'm Zoe, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you a special belly dance turn. This is the backwards turn. It's not taught very much that I've seen, but it's very beautiful. It is a bit complicated, and it comes from Egyptian folklore. So when I am talking about folklore, I'm referring specifically to Reda style folklore. I have talked about this before and shown some moves that come from this style, which was created by Mahmoud Reda and is very important in the history of belly dance and is one of the foundations of modern belly dance. So I think it's very useful for any belly dancer to study, and I hope that you enjoy the turn. So to do this turn, the backwards turn, which is also called a wara lef, which I think just means backwards turn in Arabic, but that's the other name that I was taught, wara lef. You start by crossing one foot back, as its name implies. Now here's the tricky part, because normally in this crossed position, at least my instinct is to want to turn towards the front foot so that I'm opening and uncrossing myself. But in fact, in the wara lef, the backwards turn, we are going to turn the opposite way. We are actually, from crossing back, going to then step to open our feet and then take one more step here to come around. So it's a 3-step turn, but it's a bit counterintuitive. So again, I cross back and then I continue going in the same direction I just crossed with another step, turning myself around, and then one more step. Let's try that one more time, and then we'll do the other side. So cross back, step to open, and step to come around. Let's try that on the other side. So crossing back, and now taking the front foot and opening to step, turning around, and one more step. Again, this side, cross back, step to turn, and step. Last time, cross, step, and step. So those are the feet. Now, when we do this turn, we are going to have our hips pushed out to the side the entire time. So I'm actually going to start the push right as I start the first cross back. So really push your hips out to the side as far as you can. You should feel a really nice stretch all along this side of your body. So you really want to push as far as you can here. And then keep that stretch as you step. I know it's a little hard to see, but I'm keeping completely stretched on this side. And here you can see I'm still completely, my hips are completely pushed out, and step coming around. And then you can come back to a straight position. So again, crossing and pushing the hips out. So actually you want to maybe cross a little closer together. Then you're gonna see the hips pushed out more. And step and step. Also, you probably want to bend your knees quite a bit on this turn, so you're doing it low to the ground. It's also usually done, yeah, with the knees bent quite a bit. Let's try that the other side with the hips. So crossing, both knees bent and hips pushed out to the side, keeping the hips pushed out the entire time, and one more step to come around. Coming back up again, crossing and pushing, step with the hips still pushed, and step. So now we have the feet and the hips, and of course you know what's going to come next, the arms. So with the arms, like the hips, we just have one position that we don't really change. The position is going to be here. So also like the hips, we're emphasizing the direction of movement. Everything is going in this direction. So you have your arms in front of you. Actually, one arm might be a little more to the side. The arm you're turning towards is going to be open a little more. Here, now I have both of my wrists flexed as much as I possibly can. So yeah, wherever your wrists flex to, but you want to really feel quite a lot of tension here. So really flex those wrists well. Palms are facing the front, and as you can see, I have my hands facing the same direction. So my fingers are both pointing in the opposite direction, and my wrists are pointing in the direction I'm going. So keeping the hands here and just keeping them there as I turn. Again, that side. Here, this is the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Let's try the other way. Of course, we're just going to have the arms in exactly the opposite direction. So now wrists are going to the other side. So crossing, turning, turning. One more time, that side. Cross, turn, and turn. The final touch we are going to add to this is our gaze. Your head, your eyes, where you're looking, very, very important in dance, and very important in Reda style folklore as well. It's very precise about where you should be looking during each step. And it's really great training for dancers if that is something that you struggle with. So, in this case, you are going to look towards the front hand. By front, I mean the hand you are turning in that direction. So with this turn, we do not spot externally. We do not pick a point outside of ourselves to spot. We are spotting internally. We are spotting a part of our own body, in this case, the hand. So this is still a type of spotting, but it's a bit different because your spot is actually moving with you. So you're going to be spotting your hand and keep looking at the hand the whole time that you turn. On the other side, now I'm looking at this hand, so cross, step, step. One more time, each side. We're going to do cross, step, step, and cross, step, step. Really beautiful turn. I love it. It's great to throw in there, especially if you're doing more folklore style dancing. It's great for Andalusi music, definitely. So we're going to drill that. We're going to have a bit of a transition in between our turns. So we're going to do a turn in one direction, 1, 2, 3, and then our transition is going to be very simple. We're just going to walk forwards, 1, 2, because the turn does take us back a little bit. It is a backwards turn. And then we'll go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to put on some music and drill that turn. So that was the backwards turn, or waralef. I hope that this video was helpful for you and that you enjoyed this move. If you did, please don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and happy practicing.